Welcome back, guys. Up next, Plum sits with Anthony Bourdain to talk Golden Clogs. Trust me, this is nothing like the Golden Globes. You have to see what some of these awards are all about. Take a look.
This is my 4th year doing South Beach Food and Wine. I love it here. I come every year. It's something I look forward to. And frankly, if I were to be disinvited, I would still come on my own dime.
You are here, by the way, on possibly the most important day, the most important and prestigious ceremony, well, in the history of, well, in all recorded history.
Today was the utterly disgraceful and underattended Golden Clog Awards, in which my corn-fed associate Michael Ruhlman and I handed out cheaply spray-painted baby clogs to people that we either really, really admire and think have done wonderful things with food in the last year or so.
At first I was really honored to know that you're going to name an award after me, and then I found out what it was for. The worst career move ever.
And others who we think just deserve a good-natured knee in the groin. Why anyone should care what we think, I leave to the individual to decide.
And I didn't even get the thing. I mean, what do I have to do to win one of these awards?
My favorite event? Hanging by the pool and gossiping with chef friends. You know, that's why all the chefs come here. It's fun, it's easy, we all get to hang out. If I know anything, it's that I know nothing. The more I travel, the less sure I am of anything. I probably have the best job in the world. Doesn't mean I'm not going to whine about it, but yeah, I far and away have the best job in the world.
Welcome back, guys. I now have the honor of sitting next to Tara Szczepanski, Miss Miami. How did you go about getting this title?
Well, I entered the Miss Miami Scholarship Pageant last March. I competed in swimsuit, fitness and swimsuit, talent, personal interview, on-stage question, evening gown, and the judges picked me.
And you got this beautiful crown, which I know you've let Nora and I walk around with it before the show. I don't know if we can say that, but she has. And it's quite heavy. You have to do like neck exercises to hold it up.
It's a balancing act.
It really is, and you do it in a beautiful manner. So what have you been up to in the last year? You've gained so many responsibilities, and not to mention she just turned 21 yesterday, right?
Yes.
My goodness, happy birthday.
Thank you.
So what have you been up to in the last year?
This year has been just packed with appearances and opportunities. So many doors have opened to me because I won the Miss Miami Scholarship Pageant. My platform is suicide prevention. It's SPEAK, suicide prevention, education, awareness, and knowledge. And with my platform, I've spoken at high schools and middle schools about suicide ideation, depression, and how to prevent suicide among youths. In addition, I volunteer with several different organizations. I'm also the ambassador for Switchboards of Miami, which is the local crisis center for Miami and Dade. And I also, one of the
You can stop if you want. I mean,
one of the products of my year has been a Polynesian dance class. My talent is Polynesian dance. I dance this year. I'm dancing a Tahitian aparima, which is the Tahitian hula. And one of the products of this year is a new Polynesian dance class at a middle school, Spira South. But the highlights, one of the main highlights has been becoming the vice president and spokesperson for deliveryfortip.com.
I think she's done enough right in the last year. Not to mention she graduated in 2 years.
Yes.
How did you do that?
I studied political science and psychology for my undergrad at the University of Central Florida. I doubled up on classes. When I was in high school, I took all AP classes, all IB classes, and all dual enrollment.
So you had all your credits from there.
So I actually started school as a junior when I started at the University of Central Florida. And because of the choices I made with my coursework, I was able to finish in 2 years. Now I'm pursuing my master's at the University of Miami.
Because she has nothing else to do. Right, exactly. Because you have free time.
Oh, yeah.
And I know that your goal is to represent, right, the Florida state
Yes.
in Miss America. How's that going?
Well, this was my first time representing Miami. Was my first time at Miss Florida. I didn't make the top 10, but it opened more doors and opportunities because it was a learning experience. And I will continue pursuing my goal to return to Miss Florida, and with more hard work, perseverance, and speaking to as many kids as possible about suicide prevention, I feel as long as my heart's in the right place and I put my work out, I'll be able to represent our Sunshine State at Miss America.
When did you know you wanted to do this?
Actually,
How old were you?
I started competing in pageantry when I was 14. My father is actually the one who got me involved, and I was big into the arts. I did musical theater, piano, dance growing up, and my father saw pageantry as another avenue to being on stage, and he asked me if I wanted to compete, and I said yes. And it's just been just wonderful with making me feel empowered and opening doors and opportunities that otherwise would not have been open to me.
Well, you are just wonderful, Tara, and I think from all of us here at Plum, we wish you best of luck. We'll be supporting you for sure, and I think you can make it to Miss America.
Thank you.
All right, thank you so much for being here, and I need to try out the crown afterwards. Stay tuned, you guys. We've got some jazz coming up.